Hey, you! Look here! I am your significant other. You see, this is you.
Fight! Finish him!
Now, how does that make you feel? I've received a request from a fellow human being on how to deal with being dumped. Now, I have videos on breakups, but I wanted to give words of an encouragement before referring to those videos. Obviously, we human beings are drawn to each other. It's a source of happiness, joy, and freedom for us to know others and grow with them. But unfortunately, it also comes with a risk of getting hurt, especially when you engage in romantic relationships. Romantic relationships are much more deeper than any others because we open up ourselves uninhibited and we become totally exposed. And the thing is, getting dumped is inevitable. And everything comes to an end. And you, my friend, is not an exception. We cannot prevent people leaving us, but what we can do is to learn to adjust and become wiser so we don't step on the same trap twice. The reason why being dumped hurts so much is because we engage our ego, invest ourselves totally into the other person and become defined as a combination, as someone being in a relationship, as someone having a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever partner. That's what causes that excruciating pain that lasts weeks, months, and even years. But it's okay, because you are about to learn a lesson. Now, it's easier for me to stand here and talk about being dumped, because I'm not going through it myself. But on the other hand, I don't have to convince you to listen to what I have to say, because you know what's up. I'm always trying to encourage people to understand that nothing in life is personal. Nothing is trying to kick you in the balls or bite you in the ass because of you being you. Now, if you don't believe me, ask yourself this question. Who are you? Are you the same person as you were 2 years ago? Maybe 2 months ago? Or even 2 weeks ago? Haven't you learned something new during that period of time? Personality is not static. And you being dumped is because that certain version of yourself wasn't doing it for your partner. Now, let's make this one thing clear. A human being is not constantly growing. There comes times when you're degrading. You may fall into complacency, not have a zest for life, not have any motivation to get up from the bed in the morning, not wanting to meet people, socialize, get together with others for certain activities. Those moments are also very important for you, in order to understand that you have to make a radical shift to turn the tide around. And when you do that, the growth proceeds. Everything in life, in universe, is interconnected. And when you are getting dumped, it is the universe telling you that your ways of living don't cut it anymore. You have to change your attitude. You have to evolve, you have to grow, you have to become better. Yes, sure, when you are in a relationship and get dumped by a girl after some pretty brutal argument, and yeah, let's face it, most of the time women are dumping men. So when you are in that position, you think for yourself that she doesn't like you anymore, that there's some kind of a personal agenda, the person has something deeply, inherently against you. But you have to always zoom out and have a holistic picture of the problem at hand. It's easy to get stuck in that deep hole of darkness, like someone ripped out your heart and took it with themselves. It's like you're missing a part of you. The pain never stops. The suffering doesn't subside and you feel like it's end of a world. But how can I live without her? How can he do this to me? It's like you're losing the ground underneath your feet and you're starting slowly but steadily float into vacuum, into nothingness. Small devilish trolls inside your body trying to drill out their way, at the same time hammering away your heart. But the funny thing is, you will survive. You will be better, and you will reminisce these days and laugh and smile because you've learned something, because you didn't give up, because you got better, because you will accept life as it is. Nothing lasts forever, but diamonds do. One thing for you to never forget is that you are not the first one and you are not the last one. All of these things have been experienced previously. and there are documented ways of how to tackle these. And for you, my friend, I suggest you to watch these. A step-by-step guide of how to deal with breakups. It will come time when these dark clouds will dissipate. Forever is a lie. All we have is now. Hossein, out.